Welcome to Straight Talk with Shelia. I am so glad that you're here with me again today. Thank you for your commitment. As I'm having conversation with the Igniters in the Igniter tribe, I'm getting a lot of questions. And these questions, at this time, I want to spend some time on this topic of spiritual gift. So I'm going to take a segment from the While You Wait and focus on this. And this is going to be in two parts. So consider this part one. And then the following week, I'll continue with the next part. So the topic today is, while you wait, identify your spiritual gifts. And the reason why I want to focus on that is I always talk about we are mind, body, and spirit. And it's so important that we understand that because we have to function that way. We cannot feed the mind and ignore the spirit and the body. We have got to feed all three. And there are people who struggle with finding their purpose, finding their significance, and finding, what am I here for? What am I here to do? They struggle with that. And last week, I think it was 2 weeks ago, I spoke about finding your superpower. And it's so important that you find that thing that either comes with ease or you're drawn to it or someone has identified it in you. I want to do a little teaching today and next week to just make sure that I'm helping you capturing at your core what exactly are these spiritual gifts. Because you use them every day, you use them and you function in them, but maybe you didn't realize that your creator gave these specific gifts to you. So I want to help you identify a spiritual gift is, again, that thing that you do naturally, or somebody said to you, you know what? You're very helpful. You're always giving. These are things that I see you do without even thinking. You go above and beyond, and it's not a hardship for you. So it's important that you identify those gifts in you. And when you identify your superpower, some of the things we talked about was like encouragement. How is that? How it shows up in your life. It is so important because it's going to determine your significance. And again, I'm teaching today and I want to make sure that you're understanding the depth and breadth of your purpose. Your purpose is wrapped up and tied up in your significance, and it's in your gifts. And for me, my gifts, I have quite a few. So I'm going to just share a few of them with you. Encouragement is one of them. In the old English language, you might have heard it, maybe in church, you might have heard them say exhortation. These are the things that for me, I'm always quick to send a text, to make a phone call, or to write a note, to let somebody know I'm thinking about them, to encourage them, to let them know I'm praying for them. I want them to feel better. I want them to do better. I want them to feel strong. I want them to have faith. I want them to keep believing and not give up. So that gift that comes natural and easy for me is encouragement. And the way that I knew that came naturally, but it was not until while I was in church, I sat down and we were having this conversation, and the ministry decided they wanted to offer a spiritual gift test. And this is out there on Google, and I'll also put it down in the chat so you can take it. It's a series of questions that you will have to answer to get to the truth of what is at your core, those gifts. It could be service, it could be leadership, it could be helps, it could be encouragement. Whatever it is, you need to know what they are. And that's how you're going to function better. This is how you're going to know this is what I'm called to do. This is what I'm here for. These are the things that I do naturally. So just like you would take a personality test, this is the same. God has gifted you with those things, maybe one gift, maybe two. Most of us have multiple. And it's down on the inside of it, and you need to use them. If you don't use them, you're not going to be fulfilled. You're not going to feel that joy. You're not going to have that excitement and that passion. As you listen to me, you see I'm passionate about talking. I love leading and offering people encouragement and helping them see their value. I love adding value to others. So that's my DNA. That's in my core. And if you're a leader, that's a part of your spiritual gift. That could be one of your main gifts. And you may think, okay, I wasn't naturally born with it. I had to learn it. But here's the thing. Anything that's at your core, sometimes you have to polish it. It may not come easy, but at least you identify, this is something I like to do. As you're teaching, you recognize this is something that I enjoy. This is something that gives me fulfillment. I want you to learn each and every gift. So in my next video, I am going to go through several gifts that I have identified in myself and some of my clients and go a little bit deeper. So today, I just want to focus on you knowing that the thing that's down inside of you that may be easy or you're drawn to, it's pulling you to come closer, to do this thing, to help more, to give more. Especially now we're in COVID, you may be feeling an extra oomph or something just tapping you on the shoulder, call so-and-so. Send so-and-so a text. It's encouraging you to do something, to serve. And maybe you didn't have that before, but now you're feeling an extra urge to do it. Maybe you now start to give more. You're donating your money, you're volunteering. These are things that maybe was dormant on the inside, but now that you've been spending more time with yourself and reading more and listening to other people, you're seeing your gifts coming up. And I want you to know that those gifts that God has given to you is to serve others and to bless you so that you can be fulfilled, so that you can have joy. So I'm going to pause right here for this week, and I'm going to continue next week on this. So I'm going to send you the link for you to discover your spiritual gift, and I need you to talk back to me. Let me know what gift you have identified down on the inside of you, and we are going to look at some next week that is going to tell you that, yes, these are gifts that you use every day, but they're spiritual. They're given to you by your Creator. And you have got to use them to bless others, to bless you, so that you can be fulfilled, so that you can feel accomplished and joyful. And who doesn't want joy? Everybody needs a little joy. I am your coach. I am your sister. And I'm here to help you find the spiritual gifts down on the inside. Man may call it something else. In your workplace, they may call it something else. But I want you to know they are spiritual gifts given to you by your Creator. I am your coach and sister. I'll meet you here next week. Same time, maybe not same place, but I will meet you here. And I hope you will meet me here too. Have a great day, and may God bless you. Bye-bye.